On problem number 23, I want to think of this problem rather than a subtraction problem as a distance between two places on a number line problem. So follow me on this one. So if I think of where 5 is on a number line, and then I have 4, 3, and then 2, 2 and 5/6. So here's 2, and then 5/6 more is almost all the way to 3. So somewhere around in here might be 2 and 5/6. So if you think about how far it is, if this was 2 and then 3 and then 4 and 5 on my number line, I'm really asking how far is it from here to there? In other words, what's the difference between 5 and 2 and 5/6? Well, you know it's at least these two. From 3 to 5 is 2. And the question is, how far is it in this little fractional part that's left? Well, if that's 5/6, so if I think of this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/6, the last little piece is just one more sixth away. And so really I'm 2 and 1/6. I didn't really draw this as good a scale, but again, I'm just trying to fill this in to help you see that subtraction problems are always distance problems. How far apart? What's the difference between 2 and 5/6 and 5? And it's really 2 and this one other 6 that wasn't there, because this number's almost all the way to 3 already. So we just have the 2 and 1/6 for the answer. So it's really a mental math problem. 5 minus 2 and 5/6 is the 2 and 1/6, which makes up the difference between these two numbers. Often students will set this problem up, reset it up like this, and then try to figure out how to borrow, which you can do. You could borrow from the 5 and make it a 4 and turn this into 6/6. So this is another way to do it, maybe the standard way that you learned to do it. But again, it was intended to be more of a mental math problem to figure out the difference or distance between those two numbers. And so I could do this. 4 minus 2 is 2, and 6 minus 5 is 1/6. So I could use that method as well, because it's all I'm doing is finding the distance 2 and 1/6 between those two numbers. And so there's a couple ways to approach that problem, one mentally and one using standard subtraction algorithm.